Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Life as Tiff Knows It. I thought I'd do a little bit of a shop with me at both ARC, which is a thrift store, and Dollar Tree for yarn. So this is definitely a budget-friendly video for yarn. And obviously, when you go in ARC, you have no idea what type of yarn you're gonna find. It's kind of like an adventure of sorts. So I found this sports yarn, like a very old yarn for sure. There was also a lot of red yarn. I don't know why. It seems that there was a lot of yarn that's donated that was red in color as I looked. This particular bundle I think was listed at $2.99, but that sticker had been half off. So you get like a really good deal for that. I really like the colors in this yarn. The kind of risk you take when you do yarn at like a ARC or Goodwill or thrift store is it is used yarn, so you're never really sure if it's clean, so it's important to keep that in mind. Here's more just random red yarn. If I had to guess, it doesn't actually look like red heart yarn, but the other thing too is you have to possibly untangle it. But that too is $2.99, so getting it for $1.25 or whatever it'd be with taxes, it's pretty good. Look how pretty that is. I really like that purple, kind of that like a periwinkle purple. And it looked like it was going to be pretty soft yarn as well, so that was intriguing. And then more of this purple as well, like different purple, but that was pretty too. I almost bought that one. I was so tempted. I think that was 99 cents, but I could not really think, oh no, $2.99. Look at that. I could not think of a project for that small yarn. Now, this looked like some higher quality yarn for sure. Just chenille. I think I looked it up, and that particular yarn, a skein of that on top there, was retailed at $12.99. So, pretty good deal. Lamb's Pride worsted. Again, a quality yarn, a bit older, so there might be some wear on that. $1.99. Orange yarn. Looks like two different shades. One yarn being smaller in weight than the other. And this, I believe, is Red Heart yarn. I used to have this type of yarn. Very patriotic. You can make like a cute coaster out of that or what have you. Again, tempting. I didn't buy any yarn. I do not need more yarn. But they had a lot of different selections to choose from here. This Lion Brand Jiffy retails at $14.99. So the fact that they had that for $2.99 and it was half off, again, like a pretty good deal to be had. More of this Jiffy Lion Brand yarn. Very pretty. Like if I were to buy anything, I would have bought that, but I was pretty good at saying no to that. We did end up buying my daughter a shirt because it was really cute, but did not walk away with any yarn. Again, more of this red yarn. So if you had a project where you needed red, you'd be in luck. Chenille. So very much so a soft yarn, a velvety yarn. A lot of people make a lot of things out of that. So this now is Dollar Tree, and they had a pretty big selection, in my opinion, of yarn. So it's called Crafter's Square, and the yarn was way softer than I thought. I would rate it like a scale of 5 for softness, probably, or 3.5. So it's very much more soft than like a Red Heart yarn. It kind of reminds me of an I Love This yarn. I thought it was kind of cool that some of this yarn came in a 3-pack that I'll show you later. This was a very dark blue yarn that they had in that same color. These retail for $1.25. So of course you'd probably need 2 or 3 skeins to equivalent to a normal size skein, but look how cute. You could like do like a blended approach with those cute balls of yarn. They had a ton of those, and then they had a yarn organizer, which I thought was kind of cool. I could not figure out how to open it with one hand because I was holding my phone, but I thought a yarn storage container, that's kind of cool. So I think you can roll the yarn out of that part that I couldn't open, and that will keep it from tangling up. That would be great for, almost any project. Look how cool They just have this white yarn. They have chenille again for you crafters who like bulky yarn, or you want to make, you know, what have you, like a stuffed animal. They have that at Dollar Tree. I love the color of this blue, this royal blue yarn. Very pretty. Just yarn worsted. I love that it gives you the weight of the yarn. 100% acrylic. Again, very soft. So it felt more like a upper, I don't know what to say, like a more fancy yarn than what you'd find at a Dollar Tree. I really liked this tweed brown. Definitely a great type of yarn to use in the fall or winter to make a hat or a beanie or a scarf. They had different grays and then this kind of off brown, like a tannish color that I thought was really pretty. Like they hit some really good main colors. Look at that really, really pretty, like charcoal colored grayish black yarn. I love that. And then a deeper blue that I think was also up above as well that they have as well. This one, it didn't say the weight, which I thought was interesting. Unless I'm missing it here, it does give you guides with what needles to use. Again, just a white worsted yarn. Very basic, but I mean, it could come in handy for so many projects. I love that orange like kind of copper brown yarn. You could use that for so many things for sure. And it reminds me again of fall. They had a pink. They even have this eyelash yarn. So soft, this eyelash yarn. Way softer than other eyelash yarn I felt. So yeah, you could stock up and really get some nice yarn for really inexpensive at your Dollar Tree. For sure. And the colors just keep on coming. So this looks like it is a cotton yarn. Is this cotton? Yes, it is. So really pretty cotton color yarn. Reminds me of springtime, which is the season when I'm filming this. So that was getting me pretty excited. More grays. They had a random like tote bag that had to do with yarn there. Look at that really pretty yellow. I like that light yellow. That would pair really well with that pink we just saw. And then getting back into more of this worsted yarn. That is a purple. I just think they did really good with the colors. Like I would absolutely make a hat in that color. An off-white, black. Almost picked up that black. I'm needing more black yarn for projects, but I did not pick that one up because I actually thought it was too soft for what I would use it for. Which is funny. Some projects I don't want soft yarn for. I want to save the soft yarn for projects that it's more important for it to be soft. I'm making a lot of placemats right now. There's that tweed again. I just could not get over how much I love that. There's lots of quantities of this too if you wanted to stock up. A lighter gray. That's very nice. A darker gray that has a little bit of a variation, that tweed in it again. Oh my gosh, you can make such beautiful things. I just wanted to go crazy and I could buy one of everything and I'd be absolutely content. That's a nice yellow for sure. You could pair that with the black and that would look super nice. All of these weights are size 4 for weighted yarn, except for this one, of course, with the chenille. You can make like such cute ducks or something like that. So cute. We get into more black. I missed them up here. What a beautiful like sky blue yarn we have right there. Beautiful. I love that. It says turquoise. I don't see turquoise. I don't see any green in that. Do you? I certainly did not. But it's still a really pretty color. More chenille. Can't go wrong with that. Grays kind of mixed in. A kind of between green and like a sage type feel. That's kind of what I thought of. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, you can make really pretty things with that yarn. I was tempted to buy that the most, to be honest with you. So yeah, go ahead and check out Dollar Tree next time you're in there for yarns. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye.
So